My name is Rob Barron. I'm the head athletic trainer at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
I'm Mark Wolf. I am also an athletic trainer at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Well, I can speak to that. I've been here the longest and dealt with our claim system the longest, and it was always looking to what we have now very cumbersome in comparison. We did a lot of paper, a lot of mailing. We had to contact a lot of the providers for billing information and provide our billing information. There was a lot of Excel spreadsheets. We had to keep track of things to verify payments. So it has been very labor intensive.
Famous athlete, I would say Tom Brady because there's a lot of maintenance involved, a lot of more hands-on approach, kind of like his trainer that he carts around with him. And then as far as with AG, it's a lot more hands-free, hands-off. I'm not spending as much time on the phone with different insurance companies trying to get EOBs or HIFCAs and getting them processed through the secondary.
Probably a couple of those reams a month at least. I know I did the processing of the payment request to our business office, and I mean, when the mail came on certain days, I knew what I'd be doing for the next hour or two, and then I'd have a stack of paper going to her for processing. So uh, our business office is much happier with that side of it.
I think there's a couple things. We were coming at the end of our previous contract, so it allowed us to put out another search for um, a new company or to stick with what we had. And also, I think working with Amanda Hart, who is a former classmate of mine, and then also a former uh, clinical student for Rob as well. So having that connection also helped as well.
Time and freedom of time that we have now. We don't have to do a lot of homework to get the HICFAs and EOBs and all the insurance forms that we need to process stuff. We have a contact there, Carrie with AG, who does all that for us. Even bills that the athletes hand to us, we don't have to call. We upload that to the Egg Bar site through their email, and Carrie will contact the provider and really takes care of all that. Biggest thing I do administratively is just kind of keep track of the spreadsheets. I'm able to look at that monthly whenever I want and generate whatever report I want. So really, there's been a freedom of time for us to do our sports medicine clinical stuff and not have to do all this administrative stuff.
I think it's been pretty seamless. I think the more headache of the transition is just transitioning out of claims from the previous insurance secondary that we had, just finishing up those bills. But as far as starting anew with AG, it's been pretty seamless. I haven't had any issues or anything like that.
Again, it goes back to time, I think, for all of us. With our previous carrier, they started to make a digital transition, but it was still kind of clunky and it was difficult to navigate. This system that you folks have with Eggbar is very simple. It takes a minute to upload, and it's there, and you can find that whenever you want it. So, excuse me. Biggest thing with our athletes is more time for us to meet with them. And I know with my sports and my kids, there'd be times I'm sitting here at my desk doing claims when I've got kids out in the training room doing treatment and rehabs. I've got a lot more time. I think we have a lot more time for stuff like that. That's the stuff that really matters to us and it has the biggest impact on our kids.
Also able to get them updates on bills that they get sent to their house that haven't been paid yet or didn't necessarily get processed the correct way with having the secondary added to it. So being able to contact Carrie um, and getting updates has been pretty seamless and quick. So I think that's it gives the athletes a little bit of peace of mind to, if they have a question or have a concern, I can get them an answer relatively quick within probably at the longest 24 hours, depending on what time they ask me, because it could be throughout the day. And then whenever Carrie gets it. Patrick Mahomes. It's always clutch. Comes in when you need it.
Well, I was going to go with Brady because he's always clutch and reliable. I'm an old Brady fan, so that'd be mine.